Hello, it's Monika from Crafting with Qulling Lady, and it is time for hashtag FFC Challenge 2023. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a snowflake gatefold card with no cutting dice. To create my template, I need some card, a pencil, a compass, and this is very crucial because otherwise you can't really create a snowflake, and you can get a compass very cheaply, even for £1. Then you also need scissors, a ruler, and optionally a circle punch to decorate your snowflake. However, today I'm not going to use a circle punch. So let's create a template to create our snowflake gatefold card, which is super easy. First, I'm going to place my pencil inside of the compass, and I need to make sure that it's on a level. And when this is ready, then I'm going to decide how big my snowflake is going to be. So it's going to be slightly over 6 inches. So the radius will be 3 inches and just a little bit more. So as you can see, I've got the measurement ready. I'm going to create a mark on my card, and then I'm going to put that sharp element from my compass, and I'm going to create a circle. Super quick and simple. And now I'm going to change that measurement, but I still keep the sharp point where it is, and I'm going to create a slightly smaller circle. Now I'm going back to my first measurement, so I'm going to put my pencil there, and this way we're going to create a snowflake. So I'm going to make a first mark, then with the sharp point, I'm going to put it on that mark and create a mark with a pencil, and I'm going to repeat the process. So basically, you're going to have 6 equal lengths here, and that is the way to create a snowflake because we want to have 6 points. Now, using my ruler, I'm going to join the opposite marks, but you have to make sure you go through the circle inside, like through the very middle point. And when this is ready, as you can see, we've got like 6 elements, but we also want to create a small element for the snowflake. So here I'm just measuring how wide it is here, and I'm just going to find halfway through it. So here I don't really give you very precise measurements because you can create your snowflake any size you want. But here it is crucial just to find that middle point on every single element. So here it was roughly 5 centimeters, so I created like 2.5, and I just made a mark. Now I'm going to join them, and then we're going to have all those points for the snowflake. As it is hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, we're going to create different folds. And this December, we're going to create a card that is actually for Christmas. Christmas bubble was the brief. And you can create any shape you want. And when I was thinking about it, actually, the way I decorate my Christmas tree is using crochet snowflakes. So that's why I decided to create a snowflake gatefold card. Now, as you can see, I'm using the smaller circle to create the points together with that bigger circle. So in the end, you're going to have 6 points on your snowflake. Super cool, right? Now, it is a good idea to write the word template so you can keep it for future reference. And now it will be time to cut it with your scissors, which I think is super cool. If you like fussy cutting, this project is perfect for you. In the end, the whole project took me about 50 minutes, so to be honest, it is not that difficult. As you can see, I made a mark where I'm going to put top. So whenever I create any elements using that template, I'm just going to make sure the top is always there. And I'm going to make some marks later on, which you will see. So when this element is ready, then I'm going to use one A4 300 GSM white multi-purpose card, and I'm actually going to trace that snowflake on it. So then I will have the front and the back of the card, which is super simple. So you don't really need any cutting dice to create that snowflake gatefold card. So let's use the pencil and draw around it. It is super simple, especially when you have those straight lines here. then your template can be used over and over again. Now it is time to create that mark at the top, and let's create one more. So actually you can use just one sheet of A4 card, and I'm going to show you how to create all the other elements to decorate your snowflake gatefold card. Now it is time to cut those shapes out, and as you can see they are exactly the same, which is super cool. Now let's decorate the snowflake. So using my template, I'm just going to draw roughly all the diamonds I want to use to decorate my snowflake. And to be honest, you can go as wild as you want. I really wanted to have a little bit of dimension, so sometimes I added 2 layers. So I'm just looking how does it look like, and then as you can see, I'm also filling in the gaps as well, because I want my snowflake to look very cool. Now it's a good idea to actually number all those elements. But first I'm going to show you how to draw them. So my trick here is to draw a straight line, then I'm going to measure the length of it, and then I'm going to measure where is the widest point. And then I'm just going to put a ruler and make that middle point inside, so then I can quickly make some marks. And that's how I'm going to create all those diamonds. Super cool and easy. And I do encourage you to write numbers on them. So here is my number 1, and then it is time for number 2. And whenever you number them, you can also keep them with your snowflake template. So then you can use it over and over again. So if you've never ever created a snowflake card, I do encourage you to give it a go. It is so much fun. All you have to do is to use a compass. And I also wonder, how often do you use compass in your card making? I absolutely love to play with it because it really makes me think about those maths lessons I had in the past, and I absolutely love to use my compass during the lessons because I always wanted to create some mandalas, and this tool is just perfect to do it. So as you can see, I'm going to create, I think, 7 diamonds in total. And if you haven't heard about hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, it is hosted by Monika, PaperMona, and every single month we create a different fancy fold. However, in January we're going to take a break, and we're going to start again in February. If you'd like to join us, in the description down below, I left information about Monika's video, so go and check it out, because if you want to take part in our collaboration, you can send her an email. And then you can join us on the 5th of every single month to create a different fancy fold. Actually, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you Monika's video, PaperMona, and also Christine. And I have to tell you, they Christmas fancy folds are really, really cool. And I do encourage you to check them out. So as you can see, now it is time for the last diamond, and I'm going to fussy cut all of them. As I told you, when you have straight lines, it is super easy to fussy cut. All you have to do is just to make sure you use very good scissors. And the ones from Crafter's Companion are perfect to do this job. So as you can see, I do have lots of paper on the left hand side. So my templates are ready. Now it is time to use some scrap card, and I'm going to trace all those elements. And my trick here is to find the straight line here, so then you only draw 3 sides. Super cool, right? I always use that trick. And then actually I save some cut as well. So if you do have any leftovers of white card, this project is just perfect for you. And as I told you, you can use any size you want to create that snowflake. So I'm not going to show you how to trace every single element because it is exactly the same. Just to make sure that you've got the numbers on your template so you never get confused. So now when all these are ready, I'm going to fussy cut them with my scissors, and they will be ready to assemble on the card. So as you can see, I put the template at the top so I knew exactly where they go on my snowflake. So this is a very big trick for you. So I've got the front and the back panels, And with the front one, I'm going to cut through it using my guillotine from Crafter's Companion. You can also erase the pencil marks at that time. So this way, all your elements will be professionally finished. Now using my scoring board, I'm going to create two scoring lines, one on the left and one on the right. And this way, I'm going to attach the front of the panel, which is super easy to do. So when this is ready, you can also use your bone folder just to burnish it even more. And now it will be time to erase all those pencil marks. So this way it will look beautiful. If you've never ever created a snowflake, I do recommend it. You give it a go. It is a lot of fun and every single cut will be slightly different. So I do encourage you to play with your compass and create beautiful diamonds. All you have to do is just to make sure all your snowflakes have 6 sides. And with those diamonds, you need 6 pieces of them just to fill every single point. Now using my liquid glue, I'm attaching the front panel. So first I'm starting with the left hand side and then the right hand side. Now you have to make sure the glue is set before you move on to the next step. And at the moment, that cut actually stands proudly on a flat surface. However, with all those diamonds here, it's not going to stand later on. But do not worry, it will look amazing anyway. So now, as you can see, I'm trying to place my biggest diamonds here. And a very big trick from me is actually when you put those diamonds on your flat surface, make sure the pencil side is facing you. So then, when you pick it up, you're going to put the glue on this side. So you don't have to erase any of the pencil marks from those little elements, right? So you do save your time. So as you can see, it's a good idea to start with the biggest elements first, and you can also keep your template to the side to see when do you want to put all those elements. And I think that will save you a lot of time. So I do hope I encourage you to create a snowflake gatefold card. And as you can see, you don't really need any cutting dice. However, if you do have any cutting dice in a star shape or snowflake shape, please let me know what's the brand and how often do you use it. And when I think about Christmas decorations, as I told you, I decorate my Christmas tree with crochet snowflakes that I make every single year. And I give them to my family and friends. So every single year they just receive one. And at the moment they actually have quite a lot of them on their Christmas tree. So when I was thinking about creating a Christmas bubble card, that is the shape that came to my mind. And Snowflake always has 6 points, so this is just perfect. And if you want to see my Christmas tree, I'm going to leave the link to my blog where you can see it from a couple of years ago. And to be honest, I only add some more beautiful snowflakes to it, so it doesn't really change a lot. So here, as you can see, you can create different variations with all those diamonds. The way you place them will really make a difference because then the possibilities are endless. And if you've never ever created a bauble or maybe ornament like this, it is super cool. And this size is actually really amazing because in the end you can put a string at the back and you can hang it on your Christmas tree as well, which I think is amazing. So this project will fit as a card, but then you can also put it on your Christmas tree or maybe somewhere else to decorate your room or living room. So, as you can see, I'm just putting a drop of liquid glue on all those elements. And to be honest, whenever you use liquid glue, you do have time to maneuver them if you make a mistake. If you want, you can also use a pokey tool to move them around. But to be honest, it was absolutely fine just using my fingers. And as I told you, it is a good idea to have all those elements with the pencil mark at the front facing you. So then you just tan it and stick it to your snowflake. Really, really cool. So if you would like to take part in hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, in the description down below, I left all the information. And we also have a Facebook group. And there are quite a lot of crafters now sharing absolutely fabulous fancy folds. If you'd like to join us, please check the description down below. So here, as you can see, I left those diamonds, and I'm only putting the glue either on the left or on the right side. So this way it's going to interlock, which I think is super cool. So it's not going to stay open, because usually with gatefold cards you need belly bands, but with this one you don't. Here is a sentiment from my new gingerbread Christmas collection, and I cut it to the size I needed, and just to add a lot of sparkle, I'm going to use my clear overlays from Spectrum Noir, and then I'm going to add here my sentiment there. So now it is time to add all that beautiful shine to your project. So whenever I think about snowflakes, they do have that glittery effect in winter, so that's why I decided to use clear overlay. How often do you use it in your projects? Please let me know in the comments down below. Now I'm going to use my clear overlay only on those diamonds I created. So this way, when you tilt the card, you only get that beautiful sparkle on those elements. So in the end, it's going to look like a real snowflake, just slightly bigger. And if you do like snowflakes, do you take pictures of them if it snows? A couple of days ago, it did snow in London for 5 minutes. And to be honest, everyone was excited. And I know that at the moment there is quite a lot of snow in Poland, and I wish it was exactly the same amount here. But I know it's not possible at the moment. And if you do like snow, please let me know, what do you do with it? Because I absolutely love to make snowmen. And if you do have your favorite game, or if you like to do something else with the snow, I would really like to know. So as you can see, this card altogether doesn't really take that long. All you have to do is to get your ruler, your scissors, and also compass, and then possibilities are absolutely endless. And if you like this project, please let me know in the comments down below, because that really means a lot to me. And tomorrow, spoiler alert, it is St. Nicholas Day. And if you do celebrate it, stay tuned, because tomorrow I'm going to have a very special video for you. So, if you like my 12 days of Christmas, I really hope you will subscribe to my channel if you're new, because I'm going to have quite a lot of videos coming your way very soon. So here I put a little bit too much glue here, but now in the end it works. Now I'm going to put double-sided foam adhesive only on one of the sides here, because it is a gatefold card, and if you put it on the whole sentiment, then it's going to be locked, and that's not what we want. So the cut is nearly complete, and if you know me, you know what's missing on the card, right? So at this point I was thinking, should I add some gems, but I decided to add some pearls to my snowflake gatefold card, and the whole project is complete. It has a beautiful shine. I'm not really sure if the camera picks up here, but I absolutely love it. And there is plenty of space to write your message inside. So if you like this video, please let me know in the comments down below. Here you can see Monika's, PaperMona, and Christine's fancy folds for December. So please go and check those videos. They're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. See you tomorrow. Happy crafting!